What's up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube channel, and today we have Bacon Dao. And so I recently contacted him. He was super nice, super chill, and I love that about him. But immediate first thoughts is I love the channel, man. It looks super clean, super great. It looks really nice, and the fact that you have that many subscribers is amazing to me. Like, you're honestly amazing, man. So let's get straight into it. Ooh, okay, that is a nice save. That is a really nice save. Ooh, that was nice. That was nice. That was nice. That was nice. Honestly, on that one, I'll say this is really like risky. I would say, hold on, try and try and take the ball away, like take the touch forward, and then try and keep the possession. But that's really risky, and the guy's like not even slide tackling or doing anything. He's like right on you, so that's the risky part. But that's what I might have done in that situation. I love this, man. Ooh, maybe could have caught that. I mean, it was bouncing, it was hard, it was a sudden shot. Maybe if you could have caught that, then you could have. Then you don't have to worry about the corner or the rebound. Nice, that's a good catch. Good. That's nice. That was nice. That was nice. Okay, I want to see this part. Okay, this is really tactical. You see, pass it, pass it. Immediately after, I would have been pointing, go that way, go that way, go that way. That way, he can pass it to this guy, or even better, make this pass. But as a keeper, our job isn't always to pass the ball and have him figure it out. Our job is to keep the ball as far away from the goal as possible, and that's doing our job. And the best thing we can do in this moment is to give him the ball like he did here, but also point, go this way, go this way, go this way. So that way you tell him information and you add something to it. You add a command or communication to it. That way he doesn't even have to think. He just can trust you, and he can just blindly follow you. I mean, he could take a quick scan, boom, follow you, and then you're immediately out of this four-man press. You just beat the entire press. You just beat 1, 2, 3 guys, 4 if you count this one. You just bypass their entire line. I like it. I like it. I like it. Would love to see some left foot in here though. If you can get this ball with your left foot, dangerous. That's dangerous, man. Okay. When you make the kick, this is my playing style, my preferred playing style. But have the guy on the line, so that way he can just come forward instead of having to back up, and that way that maximizes the entire field space. One of my coaches would always say, make sure your feet are on the chalk. The chalk meaning like the lines, the white lines, and so that would always indicate where you are, and you're maximizing the entire width of the field to your advantage when you have possession. Oh, okay, okay. This situation is where I would use my left, because when you see when you see how he is here, the ball's completely exposed. So if this guy was like a foot closer, he could poke that past him, and then he could keep using his momentum to score. But if you use your left, your right side of your half of your body is kind of protecting the ball, and you're still able to get that kick out. So in that situation, that's where I would use my left, because you're able to protect the ball from this guy, but you're also able to complete this pass still with your left. So it's a little technical details I get, but it's also little things to be aware of. Like you're literally by your PK in front of your goal, 1v1 essentially, with press. With these guys are all coming down, and then you're trying to make a through ball here with your right foot, because realistically, no no man can ever pass that ball with his right foot to this guy, and this guy through the channel, like here through the channel. That's not happening. You can with your left, you can with the left, but that's hard because this man can block it. But if you go left here, that's how it's done. So in those situations, in that particular situation, it's really difficult to, because everything has to go right. The touch, the scan, then the pass, or the scan, touch, then pass. Everything has to go right, because if you're a second too late, the ball gets poked and you're immediately gonna get scored on. But if you try with your left, okay, it still has to be a good touch, or good scan, good touch, and then good pass still. But you're able to use your body as a shield, kind of. So even if you get jostled around or bumped into, you can still make that pass and still protect the ball, and still give you that little like extra leeway in order to make that pass and complete the pass, because that little inch is huge at the college level. That's a good ball. That's a good ball. I don't think many people realize how good of a ball that is. Look at that. Not even what 12 feet in the air, but look at the speed of that ball immediately. No guy is ever going to cover that amount of space in that amount of time, and that's just a good ball. Nice. Ooh, okay, 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 okay. Um, when you get the ball, I would be screaming at my midfielders, "Yo, check here, check here!" That way you can bypass this middle. You just broke two guys. You just put two guys out of the picture. Now you can move. But now, okay, this guy goes out. This guy's getting open. Now this guy's open. Now what? There's a huge space in that middle. I want to capitalize that. Even before the ball, who's in the middle? Check, 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 check. And then, especially when they get the ball, that's when you want to have the pass, because now this guy's coming on you. He's probably going to go here because he's the most open guy. Maybe here, but that's what? Call it a 50-yard kick. That's a lot of ground to cover in that little amount of time. But he's probably going to go here. So, but in that middle, this is where tactical IQ comes in. And if you have somebody there, preset somebody there, I get he has to run like what? Let's call it what? 20 yards. He has to cover 20 yards in order to get there. But the advantage is one guy here, he drags out, and then what? He can get here. It's just a whole bunch of things that works in your favor. Midfielder checks down, drags somebody out with him. If he doesn't, he's open. But person he drags out, there's spacing behind him, so players can get there. It's movement, it's fluid, it's like water. It's constantly flowing, shifting, and changing. But this is where, as a keeper, you have to be really, really disciplined, and really, you have to be really like mentally focused in the game, because that's the hardest part, is always being aware and being alive and being able to be like, hey, I want you here, I want you here. Six should check in. He should know his job, but you have to remind him, because he's been running all the field and he's tired, so he needs that little reminder. And then you need to be setting up your defense even before you get the ball. So it's all those little things as a keeper. That's more than just saving a ball and telling people what to do. It's also telling the people what to do right, how to do it, how you want them to do it, and what they expect out of you too. So, okay, this ball is a good ball, but I'm sure you know, but he is immediately under pressure, and the thing is, his back is turned towards the thing. So what I mean by his back is turned towards the thing is, yeah, his position is right, but now, because of that ball curving out towards him, he's getting close. So that in that situation, you have to get it straight to them. That way he has time on the ball, and then time to look up and be able to figure out his next move. But this is also where I'm going to mention that midfielder checking in, because now if the midfielder checked in, he can have an outlet in the middle of this pocket of space. And then now the person attacking him has to decide, does he probably will keep pressing, or is he going to angle his press, try and cut off the middle? But if he does, he has this outlet pocket. So it's just really thinking, really tactical thinking. And that is so hard. It's so hard to constantly be thinking. It's a good ball. Okay, so going off of that video, it was really nice, it was really good, but on some of them, it's really, really small details, like tactically, like what a player checking in or two, stuff like that. But it's nothing major. Like, you don't need a, I'm not saying this personally, but like, it's just really small tactical details that's the main part to focus on. Because like I said, with that midfielder checking in, that midfielder can be a huge outlet. Now that the midfielder was checking between what was it, like 4 guys checking in the middle of that square shaped pattern, and he could have been a huge outlet. You could have passed him directly. You passed to your right back. He could have passed it to the 6, or he could have passed it out to your right back. So it's just all the little tiny details. And then, especially, what I will say this is, on goal kicks, or on any kick, at the really high level, I had a coach tell me that played at the Premier League at a really high level, is you don't want to have the ball bouncing to get to the player. You want to have it to where it goes straight to their leg or chest or head, and then that way they're able to not wait for it. It goes directly to them. You want to get so accurate that all they have to do is just stand there, and the goalkeeper hits the ball with perfect accuracy and distribution. And that is the level you're going up against, and that is insane. That is what I've been working on for years, and I'm getting close to it, but not to it. But I'm also trying to compare myself to a player that played in the Premier League, the highest league there is, or one of the highest league there is. So it's really hard to compare yourself to that. So, but this was amazing, man. I want to see individual training, so I want to see this. Okay, all right, let's go back. Okay, I understand. I mean, not to nitpick, but this is when I would really be like honing in on my touches, because nowadays a lot of keepers are not even, most games, they don't even have to touch the ball anymore. You use their hands to touch the ball anymore. Most of the times they're using their feet. Nowadays college coaches, or coaches in general, are really utilizing the goalkeeper as the 11th player, and so now they're all switching to building out the back, using the goalkeeper to bring out the plays. Goalkeeper brings it up, passes box up to the 25 yards up. Pretty soon he's half of the half, and now the coach expects him to make a play, be a part of the play. Sometimes when the team is on the other half, a ball gets played back to your center back, you are expected to go up and join the possession. The goalkeeper is expected from my team to join the possession in the drill, and you're expected to keep up, and so that's the level you're at. And so what I will say is, goalkeepers have to really, 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 really focus on their first touch, passes, and most of all is accuracy, because what sets you up is your first touch, and that is the most crucial part of when doing distribution. Is that first touch is everything, because when you master your first touch, you can do a lot of things, play out the back, everything. So really, really focus on those first touches, man. Are you trying to do like what is that word, like sleight of hand but with your hips, like you're angling one way but you're turning the other, which is like really really hard to do, and then which is really hard to do. But what you also want to do is be able to where the ball's like maybe a step, but you're able to kick it like 30 yards, and you're able to do that, and you catch the team off guard, and that's what I love to do. I love to catch people off guard with those type of passes. So this is what I love, man. So I love that you're doing this, but the problem is the ball's going behind you, and so with that first touch, like I said earlier, you want that first touch to be so good, so perfect, and then focus on the pass. I know it's difficult, I know it's hard, but you have to focus on that first touch. Yeah. See, that was a good first touch. He was able to not have to back up, not have to adjust. He was able to basically go. It took 2 seconds, literally 2 seconds. He was able to create that pass. Yeah, these touches are beautiful, man. Okay. The reason why it's curving and going up is because your chest is like up. It's like how do I say it? When you're doing passes, your chest is normally down. That way, when your chest is down, the ball and your foot go down with it, and so you're able to keep the ball on the, leveled and on the floor. And so you apply that same logic to here. You put your chest down, and then you, with the ball, hit it with your laces, and that's able to, what I like to call a grass cutter. It's able to go perfectly level on the floor, and it's able to have good speed to it, with the ball too. But I don't know if you're trying to have the curve with it, because from the clips I saw earlier, you're trying to do sleight of hand. So I don't know if that's what you want, or if that's what you're intending. The ground's really really bumpy, but even then, what you could do is have the ball where it's slightly off the ground, so the ball is just like slightly off the ground. It's able to keep it level, but that's like it's hard. It's really hard. Even with perfect grass, it's hard. So maybe if you really master it down, you can have the ball with where it's leveled off the floor for a few seconds, and then it goes with contact on the ground. I don't know if you're mindful of the cone, but see how you had to stop and take that adjustment? That's what I mean by taking the first touch, where it's like fluid motion. It's like one motion where you touch and then boom, do it. I love that, man. I love that. This was amazing. Like, this is truly something amazing, man. I respect it. I respect you for your working on your left foot and right foot. Not a lot of people are willing to put in the extra work to develop their left foot. Believe me, when I was growing up, my goalkeeper coach said to me, "You're not tall, so the only way to stand out is to perfect your distribution." That's what I did, and I've been trying to perfect my distribution. I was able to start implementing in training, where I use my left foot all the time. And then, when I really wanted to, I started breaking it into the games where it really mattered most. And so, when I this is what I love about doing it is on goal kicks, when you can do your right and left foot, you're opening up 5 options: center back, left center back, right back, left back, 6, 5 options. You can go right and left. If you're right and left foot, you can go to all 5. But most times, most keepers are right-footed, so teams naturally line up to my left because that's where my right foot would go. So they would cover the left back, left center back, and the 6. And they would cover my right back. But they forget about the right back that's already up there. And so when I really try and like fake it, like I'm going my right foot, right? But I'm also gonna. But then when they all migrate towards my left, they leave my right back wide open. I'm like, oh, wow, look at that! He's wide open to take it to goal. So I'm just gonna like, oh wow, guys, like hurry up, set up over there, and then set up like I'm a goal kick. Sometimes even surprise do it, like I'm already setting up mid, and then I just hit it with my left sometimes. But most times it's setting up, and then boom, hitting it with my left to them. And they're like, oh my god, wait, what? Oh great, now this keepers can hit with his left foot now. So now we got to cover that side. And so now they cover everything. But now they know this keeper is 2-footed, and now you have to watch out. It's even better when your team plays back to you and you create high possession outputs, meaning you keep possession and they take it on and create a counterattack. It's better if you create a counterattack from you yourself as a keeper. Now what the other team is thinking, great, now we can't press this guy if your touches are phenomenal. We can't allow him to have time on the ball because he can create counterattacks, and we can't underestimate him now because his distribution is so good. We can't just we have to always be on our toes essentially, and that is what you want as a keeper, for them to just back off, so that way you have more time on the ball. You're less opposed, because when you have the ball and you're able to keep possession even though they constantly attack you, then they're going to be like, well, why am I going to keep attacking if he's just going to keep playing out of possession and always keeps the possession? So there's no point in me trying to keep pressing him if he's just going to keep the possession. So they're just going to back off and be like, all right, I'm just going to let this guy have the ball and just trying to hope for the best that he makes a mistake. And so that's what you want. And then you're able to go past the 6, go past the 18, go literally to half of the field, and then pretty soon you're just like, oh well, I'm half the half field now. I can just really start do whatever I want. So it's really fun. It's really fun when you master it down to it. Trust me. But I love what you're doing, man. This is amazing. This is truly something, and keep doing it, man. Keep uploading, keep doing everything. I see this. If you keep it up, I see this channel growing tremendously, man. And so keep it up, man. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I will see you on the next one.